This is going to be a video on how to use the timing disc. The timing disc is predominantly used on Continental engines. The older ones, they usually don't have timing marks. The newer engines do have timing marks, and you don't need the disc as often. The Lycoming engines, they have the timing marks on the starter ring gear, so they don't really need the timing disc. Luckily, I have, these days and age, I got a Lycoming engine here that identifies itself as a Continental. So we're going to try to show you how to use this engine and use the timing disc. For anything that I've ever done, the timing disc was predominantly used for putting magnetos on. The first thing we're going to want to do is get a wrench and take the spark plug leads off. Definitely want to take the leads loose so we don't have any chance of the engine getting firing on us. Once we get all the leads off, we're going to want to break the spark plug loose, and I like to take out the top spark plugs, are the easiest ones to get to. From here, once we have all the spark plugs out, there's a special plug we got to put in cylinder number 1. First we got to find the compression, make sure we're on the compression. We're on compression. Remember, on a Continental, 1 is going to be in the back because this is a Lycoming, we're going to be in the front. So we're going to screw this plug into number 1. Now that we have the plug screwed in number 1, I'm going to put 2 rubber bands on the prop. This will hold the timing disc in place. This is the timing disc. It simply slides on the nose of the plane and will hold it in place with the rubber band. Once it's in place, we turn the prop in the proper direction of rotation until we hit the plug. We got to make sure we turn the engine slowly and we don't force anything. From here on out, I'm going to pretty much focus the camera on the disc and not as much on me. Now that we have everything set up, like I said, we turn the prop in the proper order of rotation. Right here, I've hit this plug. Now what I want to do is put this timing tool on top center. Right there. Then I want to turn the prop in the opposite direction until I hit that plug again. Remember, we're going to turn it slow and easy. We do not want to damage that piston when we hit that plug. Right there, I've hit the plug. We look at the indicator. Right now, it looks like we're right around 94. So we'd have that, and that would bring us to 47. So now we set this to 47. And then we're going to remove that plug. And now I'm going to rotate the prop. The plug is out of the engine. Now I'm going to rotate the prop in the proper direction until I get to TC again. We rotated the prop till we're back at TC. Now that means our engine is at top dead center. Luckily, with this particular engine, because it is a Lycoming as well, I do have the timing marks down on the flywheel. So let's check them out. So now we were able to confirm that it is a top dead center. If this were a Continental, we just have to go with the timing disc. Now if we were to be installing, if we were going to install a Magneto, then we would back our engine up after we have the Magneto on it, and we'd slowly bump the engine forward And when the synchronizer, whatever, goes off, we would check the timing disc to see at what rotation. If we were timing an engine that's at 25 degrees before top dead center, this is where we'd want the pointer to point. After we get this all done and we've tightened our magneto, or if for some reason we had to move the engine 60 degrees before top dead center, we can back it up to here. Whenever we're finished doing whatever we need to do, we just take the timing disc off, install the spark plugs again, and then put the leads back on. And we're finished, we're good to go.